Welcome back friends to my channel after a long time, and today in this video we will be doing a revision series on the topics that are going to come in the upcoming ICSE examination 2021, which is going to start from the next week, that is on the 29th of November. So in this video we will be dealing with the sums of the topic ratio and proportion. And in this topic, we will be dealing with the important sums which are going to be seen in the upcoming ICSE examination. So let's start with the first sum. As you can see, the sum that is given in the screen is in this one. So if, say suppose, if 2x plus 3y is given is to 3x plus 5y equals to 18 is to 29, then the ratio x is to y we have to find. So given here it is 2x plus 3y by 3x plus 5y, which is equals to 18 by 29. We just need to cross multiply the given equations and find the respective ratio of x is to y. So 29 2x plus 3y 18 into 3x plus 5y. Now we just need to multiply 29 into 2x. In this part I am just showing elaborately from, but you need not to do this uh, steps in examination. Just you need to multiply the respective numbers and write the answers. So here it will be 29 into 3y, here it will be 18 into 3x plus 18 into 5y. It is 56x 87y 54x 90y. Now this will be 58x minus 54x 90y minus 87y. So here x we get as 3x, sorry, it will be 4x. It is 4x, which is equals to 3y. So x is to y is equals to 3 is to 4, which is the required answer. 3 is to 4. The correct answer is C. Next sum is given here as x is to y is given as 2 is to 3. So what is given here? X is to y is given as 2 is to 3, and we are told to find the value of 7x minus 4y by 5x plus 2y. We are told to find this value. Now solution, how will you approach this one? Says this is the important sum. So you just need to write the question and just do the values, just find the answer and do the sums in a quite stipulated time, in a right manner. So suppose xy is given as, so x by y can be written as 2 by 3. Now what we will do, we will just divide the given equation by y and get the respective values. So we will write this like this. So 7x by y minus 4y by y whole by 5x by y plus 2y by y. Next step, we get in the numerator as 7x by y minus 4, as because this y and this y gets cancelled, and in same manner we will get here as 5x by y plus 2. We know the value. Now we are substituting the value of x by y as 2 by 3 here in the given equation. We get as 7 into 2 by 3 minus 4 by 5 into 2 by 3 plus 2. We get the respective answer as 7 2s are 14 minus 3, 14 by 3 minus 4, and 10 by 3 plus 2. The correct answer is that is 14 minus 12, and here 10 plus 6, that is 2 by 16, that is 1:8. The correct answer is 1:8. A is the correct option.
Post sum. The next sum is the simplest form of the ratio 27:81. So we can write this as we are told to find the simplest form of the given ratio, that is 27:81. 9 3s are 27, 9 9s are 81, 3 3s are 1, 3 3s are 9. The simplest ratio is 1:3. The correct answer is A. Next sum. Which of the following ratio is same as 2:5? So we have to find the equivalent ratio of this number. Any number that gives this ratio after the simplest form is the answer. So here first we have 6:18, that means 6 by 18. If we simplify this one, we get the simplest ratio as 1:3, which is not equal to 2:5. So this is not our answer. A is not our answer. Same way we have to proceed for this next option, that is 14:49. If we find the simplest ratio of 14:49, then we get 7 2s are 14, 7 7s are 49, that is 2:7, again which is not equals to 2:5. So this is also not our answer. Let's proceed with the third option, that is 10:25. The simplest form of this 10:25 is 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, which is equals to 2:5. As you can see, this is equal to the given ratio, which is equals to 2:5. Then our correct answer is number C. So I think you have understood this sum. Let's proceed further. Now again we are told to find the simplest form of this ratio, given ratio. The given thing is 2:3, 2 by 3 is to 1:9. As we all know, if there is 2 present, then this means divide. So we can write this one as multiply, and we have to reciprocal this one and get the respective answer. 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6 by 1, that is 6:1 is the correct answer. And let me tell you all students, most of the students will do this part wrong, as because whenever we just cancelize this, whenever there is 1 in the denominator, we forget to write 1. So we look for the answer that is given 6, but here 6 is not present. So any number which is present in denominator, 1 is always present. So remember this thing. So if you are told to find the ratio, simplest ratio, try to be clear in these parts. So the correct answer is 6:1. Next, the ratio between 3.6 meter and 75 centimeter. As we all know, in ratio doesn't have any unit. So we have to convert this meter in terms of centimeter, or you can convert the centimeter in terms of meter and find the respective ratio. So we all know in 1 meter 100 centimeter is there. So in 3.6 meter, so we can convert this one into 3.6 into 100 centimeter, that is 360 centimeter. Now we are told to find the ratio of 3.6 centimeter by 75 centimeter, and we have converted this 3.6 meter into centimeter. We get this one as 360 centimeter and 75 here. The centimeter cancelled. 15 5s are 75, 15 to the 30, 15 to, that is 24:5 is the correct answer. So here the correct option is B. Next, let's proceed further. Now we are given that is x is to y as 2 is to 9 and y is to z as 3 is to 5. So you can see here we are told to find the ratio of x is to z. X is to z we have to find. As you can see, as this sum is already, all of you have done this sum in the previous classes, but in order to get the right concept out of that, we have to remember this short things of previous classes. So here you can see, here x is given as 2 and y is given as 9. Here y is given as 3 and z is given as 5. As you can see, y is common to both these ratios. So y cannot be different at both the places. So you have to first make this equal, make this y equal, then you can find the respective values. So here y is 9, here y is 3. So in order to make y equal, we have to multiply this equation by 3, ratio by 3. We get respective ratios as x is to y as 2 is to 9 and y is to z as 9 is to 15. So you can see that y is equal here. So we can write the ratio of x is to y is to z as 2 is to 9 is to 15. Now we are told to find the ratio of x is to z only. So here x is 2 and z is 15. So the correct answer will be 2 is to 15. So correct option is option A. Next, a is to b is given as 1 by 2 is to 3 by 8 and b is to c is given as 1 by 3 into is to 5 by 9, and we are told to find the ratio of a is to c. So in the same manner we will do this. So a is to b is given here as 1 by 2 is to 3 by 8. B is to C is given as 1 by 3 is to 5 by 9. First we have to convert this ratio in terms of prime numbers or numbers. This is a ratio, sorry, it is in a fraction form, so you have to make it in a number form. So for that we have to multiply the given ratios with their respective LCM. So the LCM of these two numbers, that is the a is to b, is 8. So we are multiplying 1 by 2 with 8 is to 3 by 8 into 8. So we get a is to b as 4 is to 3. So next, in the similar manner we have to convert these fractions into number form. So we have to multiply with their respective LCMs. So the LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. So we have to multiply with 9. Now we are multiplying this with 9, we get the respective values of ratio of b is to c is 3 is to 5. As you can see, here b is present, that is b is common to both. So we have to make b equal. So here already b is equal. So we can say that the ratio of a is to c as 4 is to 5. So the respective answer is, correct answer is 4 is to 5. That is option D is our correct answer. Next sum. Now we are given that if 4x is equals to 7y equals to 9z, and we are told to find the ratio of x is to y is to z. So what we have to do? Look, it is a very important sum. Say, so whenever there is given for in this form x equal to form, you just need to take a constant k. Say suppose 4x is equals to 7y is equals to 9z is equals to k c. Now what we are getting? We are getting x as k by 4, y as k by 7 and z as k by 9. Now as you can see that these numbers, the respective values of x, y, z are in the fraction form. So we have to convert these fractions into numbers. So for that we have to multiply the given fractions with their respective LCM. So we get the LCM as 4, 7 and 9. So the LCM of this will be, I think, say around 2 2s are 4, 2 7 9 7 2 1 9 2 1 1 9 3 3 3 1 1 1. The LCM is coming as 3 3 9, 9 to the 18, 18 to 36, 36 into 7, 21, 252. Now we are multiplying this number with 252, we get number this one as k by 4 into 252. We will get y as k by 7 into 252, and similarly for z we will get k by 9 into 252. So we are getting the respective values as that is x is equals to 63k, y is equals to 36k, and z is equals to 28k. As you can see that the ratios k is very less, so we have to eradicate this k, and we are getting the answer as x is to y is to z as 68 is to 36 is to 28. So this is our correct answer. Option B is our correct answer. Next sum. Say suppose if x is to y is given as 3 is to 2, then we are told to find that 3x square plus 2y square and 3x square minus y square. So here given is what? Here given is x is to y is given as 3 is to 2. So this can be written as x by y is to 3 by 2, and now we are told to find the square of these forms and write the respective answer, find the respective answer. So you have to square these functions first. So x square y square equals to 9 by 4. Now what is the given equation? Given equation is in the form of 3x square plus 2y square by 3x square minus 2y square. Now we are dividing by y square. We get as this one as 3 into x square by y square plus y square by y square, that's why it gets cancelled and we get 2. So similarly in this here also 3 into x square by y square minus 2. Now we just need to substitute the value of x square y square here and let's get the respective answer. So the x square by y square we get as 9 by 4. So we substitute the value of x square y square by as 9 by 4 plus 2 by 3 into 9 by 4 minus 2. So we get the respective answer as that is 9 3 27 by 4 plus 2 by 27 by 4 minus 2. So we get this one as 27 plus 8, 27 minus 8, that is 35 by 19, which is a required answer. So the correct answer is 35 is to 19. So option D is our correct answer. Next sum. Here given is A is to B, that is 3 is to 2. So this sum can be done in two ways, but I would prefer you to all to do with the help of component dividendo. So now if we applying component and dividendo, componendo and dividendo, we get a plus b by a minus b, a plus b by a minus b as 3 plus 2 by 3 minus 2. So we get this one as a plus b by a minus b equals to 5 by 1. Now squaring this numerator and denominator, we get the respective answer. Squaring we get, that is a plus b whole square, b minus b whole square as 25 by 1. So the correct answer is 25:1. That is option number C. Let's proceed further. Next sum, it is given here as 3x plus 5y is given as, and 3x minus 5y is given as 7 by 3. Then we have to find the value of x is to y. So this is a very important sum. So let's proceed further. See here, 3x plus 5y by 3x minus 5y, which is equals to 7 by 3. Just cross multiply. What we get by cross multiply? 3 into 3x plus 5y, similarly 7 into 3x minus 5y. 3 3 is 9x plus 5 3 is 15y, which is equals to 7 3 is 21x minus 7 5 35y. So we get 21x minus 9x and 35y plus 15y. So here we get as 12, x is equals to 50y. So x by y is equals to 50 by 12. So x is to y we get as 50 by 12, 2 6 are 12 to 25. That is x is to y is equals to 25:6, which is the respective answer. So the correct option is option number A. Next sum. Same way we have given here, x square plus 4y square equals to 4xy. Then we are told to find the value of x is to y. So what we will do, we will just copy the sum first, then you have to answer. Question number 14. What you have to do, we have to just copy this first. It's a very easy sum. So x square plus 4y square, this is an important sum. Try to do it 2 times. So x square plus 4y square equals to 4xy is given here. So we just need to x square plus 4y square minus 4xy is equals to 0. So this can be written in the form of like this, 2y whole square minus 2 into x into 2y equals to 0. So this is in the form of x minus 2y whole square, which is equals to 0. Then we get x minus 2y equals to 0, x equals to 2y, and from there we get x by y equals to 2 by 1 and x is to y as 2:1. If anyone feels any problem, do comment in the comment box. I will try to answer their questions if they have any doubt. So the correct option is option number C, that is 2:1. Next sum, question number 15. It's a very easy sum. I think you all can do this sum. So in our not wasting time in these types of sum, let's proceed further. Question number 16. It's a very important sum. Try to do this sum also 2 times. So here what is given is given as 2x square minus 5y square by xy is given as 1 by 3. Now we just cross multiply it, and what we get? By cross multiplying we get 3 into 2x square minus 5y square equals to xy. 3 to the 6, x square minus 15y square equals to xy. So here 6x square minus xy minus 15y square is equals to 0. We just need to factorize this one and get the respective answers. Very, very important sum. So factorization 15 6 are 90. So 10 into 9. That is 6x square minus 10 minus 9 xy minus 15y square is equals to 0. Next we have to 6x square minus 10xy plus 9xy minus 15y square equals to 0. From here we take the common, that is 2x, we get as 3x minus 5y. From here we get 3y common, we get 3x minus 5y equals to 0. From here we get the two roots of the equation, that is 2x plus 3y is the first and the 3x minus 5y is the second. So either we can say that 2x plus 3y is equals to 0, or we can say that 3x minus 5y equals to 0. So 2x this can be written as minus 3y. So x by y can be written as minus 3 is to 2. One answer is this one, another answer is 3x is equals to 5y. So x by y is to 5 is to 3. So as we all know that ratio never comes in form of negative 1. So the correct answer of this one will be positive 1. That is C here, students. Both the answers are given in the options here. Like minus 3 by 2 is option D number, and here 5 is to 3 is also given. So whenever this type of a problem arises in the examination hall, try to give your priority to a positive one. So the positive answer will be the correct answer. So here the correct answer will be option number C. Next sum. Question number 17. So in question number 17, m is to n is given as 5 is to 3. Now we are told to find the ratio of m square plus n square by m square minus n square. How we will do? We will try to, first we have to make the square of this number, then we have to do the component dividend and we will get the answer. Let's see. See, m by n, this can be written as m by n and this can be written as 5 by 3. Applying componendo and dividendo, we get. So here m plus n by m minus n, or you can first make square of this term, then do component dividendo. It will be very easier for you to get the answer. What will be the square of m square by n square? That is 25 by 9. Now try to make the component dividend of this part, that is m square by n square. It will be m square plus n square, m square minus n square. That is 25 plus 9 by 25 minus 9. So by applying this, only this formula, we have got the answer in the single steps. That is m square minus n square. That is 25 is equals to 34 by 7. That is 16. That is 17 by 8. 17 is to 8. This is the correct answer. So I think our option number A is the correct answer. Option number A. Let's proceed further. Question number 18. Similar way, we have in the previous sum, I have just, let me show you, tell the difference. Here ratio was given and we are told to find the value of this given question, but in the next question, what here, the question is given to you this one and we are told to find the ratio of the x is to y. It's a very easy one. So here what is given, first we have write this one first, x square plus y square by x square minus y square. is given as 17 by 8. We have to cross multiply the given equation, or you can apply component dividendo right here, so you can get the answer. So here we applying component dividendo, we will get the answer. Applying componendo and dividendo, we get, that is x square plus y square num plus den, that is x square minus y square, x square plus y square minus x square minus y square as 17 plus 8, 17 minus 8. So in the numerator we get 2x square, and the denominator we get 2y square as 25 by 9. So 2 and 2 get cancelled, that is x square by y square equals to 25 by 9. We just square root this one and we get the respective value of x is to y as 5:3. So our correct answer is 5:3. Option number D is our correct answer. Now we are told to find the duplicate ratio of root 3 and is to 7. So the duplicate ratio of this one, as we all know, duplicate means square root, square of duplicate ratio means square of the given numbers, square of the ratios. So here the duplicate ratio will be root 3 by 7 whole square, that is 3 by 49, that is 3:49, the respective answer. So our correct option will be option number A is our correct answer. Next, now we are told to find the triplicate ratio of 1:10. The triplicate ratio means we have to find the cube of the numbers, cube of the given ratios, that is 1:3. Triplicate ratio means cube root, 1 cube 1, 3 cube 27. The respective answer is 1:27. So option B is our correct answer. Next, now we are told to find the sub duplicate ratio of 25:16, that is sub duplicate ratio means we have to find the square root of the numbers, or square roots of given ratio. So here the given ratio is 25/16. Now we have to find the square root of 25 and square root of 16, that is 5/4, that is 5:4 is our correct answer. So option D is our correct answer. Next, now we have to same in the triplicate form, we have to find the cube root of this number, so we will get the answer. So the cube root of 64 is to 343. So we know the cube root of 64 is 4 and 343 is 7. The answer will be 4:7. Option number C is our correct answer. Reciprocal ratio of 1:9:2. So the reciprocal ratio of this will be, this can be written in the form of 1:9 into 1/2, that is 1/18 is our answer. But now we are told to find the reciprocal ratio. Just reciprocal this one, we get 18:1, which is our correct answer. Option B is our correct answer. Reciprocal ratio. Next we are told to find the compounded ratio, that is of the given numbers. So what we will do, we will just always remember compounded ratio AC is to BD. This is the formula of compounded ratio. So 2:3 and 5:9. The compound ratio of this number will be AC. AC means 2 into 5, that is 10. 9 into 3, 27. That is 10:27 is our correct answer. So option A will be our correct answer. Next, the mean proportional between 4 and 9. So we are told to find the mean proportional between 4 and 9. We all try to remember these things, students. Very, very important part. Try to remember. Always think these parts are very important. Try to memorize these formulas. Otherwise, this will not allow you to get good marks in the examination. So mean proportional means root over AB. So here the correct answer will be 4 into 9, that is 9 4 36. So 36 means what? 6. If you all think that these sums are quite worthy enough, then do like our videos and don't forget to subscribe our channel. In the upcoming videos we will be uploading main sums of different chapters that are going to come in the I6 examination. So stay tuned to our channel and have a blast in the examination. Thank you.